Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say,
let's give it up for the family.
King. Chop shop.
Chop shop.
Chop shop.
Hey, Chop Shop, doing it again. So for all the people out there that ain't on our tip, get on our tip because we the truth.
And we ready to go. We rolling.
What's up, man? Been a while, but you know how it is. People need to eat. Kids need shoes.
Hell yeah.
Wives need whatever the hell they waste your money on, man. But we here. Mr. Rue,
Man.
KP,
Man.
the Hitman,
In the house.
yours truly, Marky Lowe, and the Hood Guru, as always. Man, so,
Let's do it.
everybody want to know. Everybody's talking about it, so let's hit it like we hit it. Brett Farve.
Oh, that's what we were talking about?
Might as well.
That's right.
Well, it looks like Brett Farve, as we all know, he said he was done. All of a sudden, he got that itch, and now he's coming back. And recent reports off the NFL Network just said he tried to connect something up with the Vikings before he asked for his release.
I don't blame that.
And Green Bay is now trying to sue the Vikings, saying that they was tampering with their products, their thing that was under their contract with them as far as Brett Farve. Anybody got something to say?
And I think they should just play for the shit. You know what I'm saying? No pass, head up. You know what I'm saying?
Just scrap for that old Morningside Coach Hawk thing.
Yeah, just
Man,
play for the shit.
I'm sentimental, man. I'm in Brett Favre's camp. I believe he deserves the opportunity. You ain't losing nothing by letting this man come back. You actually winning. Let him come back. If you fail, you look like the big man.
Well,
If you don't, you look like the little man.
Well, I look at it like this. It wouldn't hurt if he came back. He already know the system and all that shit. But I do feel like, look, man, how long you gonna keep fucking with the Packers? Like, nah, I don't want to be here. I mean, it's like y'all had that broad. It's like, look, and look, you still mine or not? Because if you're not, fuck it, let me move on.
Hey, dog, I don't want to do this.
Well, exactly. Look, and then you're like, all right, go. And all it's like,
I feel like good.
yeah.
Oh, now you want to do the shorty.
Yeah. So what you think?
I just truly think that the Packers are the Green Bay Packers. They're not Brett Farve and the Green Bay Packers. They need to go on with their future. You drafted Rodgers for a reason. Brett Farve had his time. He went out. He had a decent year. You keep messing around. 17, 18 years is going to show. It's not going to look pretty. Joe Namath. The list goes on. There's been people who hung around too long. Steve Young hung around too long. He might not have been it, but he went out kind of violent. What I'm trying to say is this.
Put to sleep.
Brett Farve, he had contacts with his old offensive coordinator in Green Bay and Minnesota. Minnesota, stay with your future. Green Bay, stay with your future. Brett Farve is not bigger than the Green Bay Packers, and he's not bigger than the game of football.
You ain't bigger than the league, homie.
But see, man, it's not about being bigger than the game of football, being bigger than the Green Bay Packers. It's about respect, man. It's a simple thing as, look, you already know what this man can do as a player on the defense and the offense. If you telling me, hey man, we understand the situation, just squash all the shit. We bring him back, we got the chance. The chance is what you play for. I know I'll bring him back in a heartbeat. I wouldn't have no problem with it. Matter of fact, if you don't want it, motherfucker, let him go. But when he come back to burn your ass, it's on you.
Well, check it out.
Check it out. I did want to say this though, because you said Brett Favre, he had a good season last year, right? Well, I tend to think that team is a damn good team, and they probably carried him more than he carried them. I know a lot of people say, well, that's the great Brett Favre. How can you say that? I can say that because I know what a football player look like. I know what football teams look like. That team is strong. On offense, on defense, the receivers, the linemen, everything is in place. Maybe Aaron Rodgers could do pretty good with that team. And I think that's what the Green Bay Packers think. I know that a lot of people think that Brett Favre brought a lot to it, but 2 or 3 years before that, Brett Favre was just throwing shit up there.
Yeah.
And I mean, he was giving everybody Pro Bowl invitations when they was
He looked like he was playing murder ball.
I mean,
game.
damn,
It's time for a change in Green Bay.
Alright, now, I didn't even this gang sign. Oh no. Anyway, I didn't even know about this shit. What's this shit about gang sign?
These motherfuckers, hold on, I feel like throwing up the gang signs right now.
Brett Favre.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to say that because some people think I'm a thug, you know what I'm saying? But I wear polos.
We'll get into that.
Yeah,
We'll get into that.
damn popo ass motherfucker to be the top security guard in the NFL.
Right.
And he's come down that they've been, after they score, they throwing up gang signs.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you this. First of all, anytime you're hired to be some specialist, do some shit, you gotta do some shit. You gotta do some shit. You gotta come up with something.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Or motherfuckers gonna feel like they're wasting their money. Secondly, this is what happens when you let people in on certain things and they really don't know what the fuck they talking about. Keep the hood in the hood and leave it there.
Yeah.
And stop trying to educate everybody because sometimes it's miseducation, misinformation.
That's a big problem on a large scale,
on a political level, everywhere.
Motherfuckers
Fuck
are
y'all.
throwing shit up when they do something good and when the camera get on them. Now, is it a gang sign? I don't know. A lot of guys are just from the west side or east side.
Exactly. They might go to the east side, west side, whatever.
Now, what you can say is this. We don't want that in the celebrations. We don't want you saying that you 3rd Street or whatever they doing. Don't say shit.
But see, here's the biggest thing, and this is where it gets out of hand, and people don't understand. I'll give y'all a little education. You take LL's first album, Radio, and I know all of us know this. On the back of it, LL does like this.
Right.
Now, he's from Queens, New York. What is it, Farmers or whatever?
Farmers Boulevard.
Now, he does this. Everybody in LA is like, that nigga's from 60s.
Get that nigga.
So, he don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, over to the warehouse too.
Hey, and they was gonna get him.
People from the jungles was trying to kill him. Now he like, what the hell is wrong? I thought they loved me in that.
Yeah.
It's part of, look, certain things are rural, certain things that one cat may throw up, and to him that may mean that's the little clique we had
That's
at
his
my high
clique.
school, but
Yeah.
at college or whatever, it may
West
even
side?
be it may even be a frat little sign or whatever.
Anything.
But let's say in Chicago, that same hands sign may be some gang. Right here, it may be something else.
Right.
And somewhere else, it may mean you're gay. You
Right.
never know.
It can be misconstrued.
It can
What
be
you need to
misconstrued.
do is just say, hi, Mom.
That's it.
What happened to High Dad?
I'll tell you this.
What happened to High Dad?
So fuck that other shit and grab my hand with all your might, cause I'ma show you what that West Coast like. The flavor's unbelievable, nutritious, delicious. Nigga, when the cheese get loose, it gets vicious.